A few things to talk about that interest me here, but the first is Forza Horizon 6 was announced and the setting is in Japan, and yes, the game is coming to PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 5 Pro. If you don't believe me, let's go straight to the source. The studio confirming that Playground Games and Turn 10 are working together to bring Forza Horizon 6 to PlayStation 5 post-launch. The PlayStation 5 SSD and the suite of features for PlayStation 5 Pro are being worked on right now exclusively for the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 5 Pro version of Forza Horizon 6. After the success of Forza Horizon 5, it's a no-brainer. This franchise is now firmly a PlayStation title. After the lackluster performance of games on the Xbox, the sales of games have tanked, the sales of consoles have tanked. It's nice to see that really great games can find an audience that supports it on a platform that is successful, and I, for one, am looking forward to the next Forza Horizon game on the PlayStation 5 Pro. After the huge success of Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Marvel is trusting a brand that is stronger than ever and a fan base that supports actual a la carte sales of video games. Support is important, and this is why it leads to partnerships that are incredibly strong and IP that drives success. By now, you and I have all seen it, Wolverine. Now, I gotta say, I've had my doubts when it comes to this game. Would they actually allow this character to be the character that he has to be? There's a lot of wishy-washy development going on lately, especially in the West. But right there, the claws to the face, this game is going to be an absolutely brutal experience, true to the character. They got it right with Spider-Man, and they're getting it right with Wolverine. This is a signal when outside brands as large as Marvel trust their characters with a brand. They're saying this is the place for this character. This is the place for support. This is the place for sales. And yes, got to thank the PlayStation fans and the PlayStation brand in general for supporting, again, a la carte video game sales. This is what happens when you purchase video games. This is what happens when you have a healthy environment for developers to sell things to people. And yes, you're going to get subscription services, but you're not going to get games like this developed for subscription services to release in them day and date. And I, for one, haven't changed who I am or what I do and support because a multi-trillion-dollar corporation decided to tell me to, and I've got a YouTube channel tied to it and an audience that wants to be lied to continuously. This is the place for truth. And PlayStation is on the rise with exclusivity, and Forza Horizon 6 is now a PlayStation game. What are you going to do when the PlayStation Nation runs all over you, brother? Now, not to be outdone, Xbox does have a presence at Tokyo Game Show, and they're showing off some games, albeit all of them coming to PlayStation, so kind of strange to get excited about a box that's now increased its price again after not selling, having the worst generation since their worst generation, the Xbox One. Not sure who's going to buy the system now. And I definitely know people aren't buying the games because of that. I'm conditioned now to not buy anything, and I've tied, again, my entire existence to a subscription service for ad revenue. You don't like it? Tough. This is the place for truth. Now, a lot of these games that Xbox shows, their teeth have been pulled out of them. They don't have any bite anymore because the best version of them, you know, I know, are going to be on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 5 Pro. So there's that. And on top of everything, PlayStation announced the most successful PlayStation generation ever at Tokyo Game Show is this generation. The PlayStation 5 generation so far has generated $136 billion. Let's go back to the first PlayStation, $24 billion. PlayStation 2, $44 billion. PlayStation 3, $71 billion. PlayStation 4, $107 billion. And so far, this generation, before these heavy hitters like Ghost of Yotai, which is coming soon, and everything that we already saw are on the system, it's already generated $136 billion in revenue, the most successful PlayStation generation in PlayStation's history. So you could see why some of these people are saying they're going to put their games on Xbox, especially now that Xbox has raised its price again and no one's buying it and no one's buying the games. Makes total sense, doesn't it? Anyway, huge metrics coming out of Tokyo Game Show for PlayStation. The strength of the brand, the trust in the brand with Marvel, everything is coming up PlayStation, and roses if you like them. So now that we've gotten all that out of the way, this is Dying Light the Beast. That was my nickname in college, and it is an amazing game. Now, this is running on the PlayStation 5 Pro. This footage is me on the PlayStation 5 Pro. It's performance mode, but I turned on all those little extra, like, the light will bounce through a window properly and all that stuff that you guys like. And I have to say, the game is absolutely beautiful. I have no idea what it looks like on any other system, but I'm sure it looks good on your Xbox Series X. But, you got to buy the game, so right there, we're out. Anyway, here I am playing it, having a great time. I will say that finding out how to get into buildings and where to go is a little bit more difficult. And at nighttime, just like that first two games, you've got to be really careful. Now, the parkour system is very, very good. It feels, again, twite like a tiger. I absolutely love just existing in this game. This is the mark for me of a good game. Yes, there's side quests. Yes, there's main story campaigns to get through. But if you can just sort of roam around and discover things, there's that emergent gameplay that's missing from a lot of, AAA games this generation, especially Western developed AAA games. This one is absolutely stellar. I'm having a fantastic time, and I have no reservations in recommending this game as a purchase, because not only is it great, but it's only 60 doll hairs. So if doll hairs are tight, it's only 60 of them versus 70 or 80. So why not give this game a go? It's fantastic experience. You're going to get your money's worth. There's tons to do, tons to see, and there's co-op, so you and a friend, if you have a friend, can run around and kill zombies and experience this wonderful game, Dying Light 2, The Beast. I recommend it on the PlayStation 5 Pro. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Like and subscribe. And remember, you always get what you pay for.